Hey, I'm Temporal72 and welcome to a new episode of
Temporal Reactions! Yeah.
Just in case you haven't heard my version of Pisces by Ginger, you can check it out in this link above. Okay, let's keep going with the BAND-MAID train. I can't tell you how excited I was with the live stream. That was amazing. Every one of the girls is amazing in their own instrument and they work amazingly as a whole band. So yeah, they rock. They are really cool. Something that I really liked was how clear and powerful sounded Psyche's voice. During some parts I couldn't believe it. To be honest, I was trying to not check the names of the songs on the setlist, but I couldn't avoid, every time a cool section happened, I was just searching the name of the song which that part belonged to. I can tell you that Dice is amazing. The main riff of Freedom is really cool, really groovy, really catchy, and really energetic. Also, I was amazed by the high tempo of Black Hole. I think that is the fastest song that I've heard by them. The bridge of the song that is named Screaming was also really cool. And another thing is that was too much information for me for a first listen, so I don't remember exactly everything that I heard. And that is cool because I think I can still do reactions of those songs that I can remember exactly how they went. But yeah, thank you so much, Vlad. That was a really cool experience, and that is the closest that I've been to a live concert since the whole pandemic started. So thank you. I'm really thankful. Okay, to continue with this journey, some of you requested a lot the song Puzzle, and well, you sent me the link, so I'm going to watch that link. This is a live version, and yeah, you're right, this is not in their official YouTube channel, so yeah, let's do this version. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think in the comments below, all your recommendations and everything. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm posting some different stuff that in the social media. And if you have some time, you can join me on my live streams. That is every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. Eastern time right now. That is Colombia time or New York time. So if you can come by and say hi, it will be really cool. I'll see you there. Okay, without any more to say, let's do this. This is BAND-MAID Puzzle. Let's go. Okay. This has a lot of punch. This sounds a little bit heavy for them. Let's go, Kanami. Whoa. Whoa. I really like that speed picking pattern. Ding 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 ding. That she was simply alternating some notes with the open string. So it's basically and it sounded really cool. It gave so much energy to the song. Also, like I told you, this is like the heaviest one that I've heard until now. I think basically the feel of the slow tempo is just giving you some sense of heaviness. Or yeah, that is how I'm feeling it right now. It's just really headbangable. Yeah, let's do that part again and let's continue. Whoa, that chord was cool. Oh, what is really cool on this live version, well, I haven't heard the studio one, but you could really hear what Kanami's playing and what Miku's playing. So Kanami was playing dun 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 dun, and Miku was just supporting tin tin dun dun din. She was just giving some weight to the rhythmic section. So she was supporting Misa and Akane during that part, just putting some heaviness right there. And Kanami was just playing the rhythmic part, like comping Psyche at that part. So let's keep going with the chorus. Wow! Whoa, so the riff that Kanami was playing at the beginning was basically the riff of the chorus. Whoa, that is really cool. That gives so much energy to the song, I really like it. And it seems like there's going to be a solo. And I'm assuming as they are bandmates, so they are going to do a really cool variation on the second verse. So let's hear the first solo and then that verse. Whoa, those bends. Whoa, nice. Okay, so I really like those kind of bends that she's using, like bends for two strings at the same time. I think she was doing this kind of bends that you can hear that they are sounding two strings at the same time. So you can do it with different intervals. For example, this one that I really like to use. But she was doing unison, so basically the two strings are playing the same note, but this one is getting to that note with a bend. So she's playing, for example, this note and this note, that is a C sharp, and you are getting from this B to this C sharp with a bend. So you are playing the same note right here. I just wanted to say that really quick. Okay, let's keep going. And the variation of this one is really cool. Well. Whoa. Okay, so on the first part, she was just doing a really cool palm muting with 16 notes at that tempo, and just following the harmony, basically following the chords. So she was playing some notes following the chord structure. Yeah, it was really cool. Meanwhile, the other guitar was continuing tin, 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 tin. But in the second part, she was doing like a counter melody to what Psyche was singing. She was just throwing some licks, but without interfering with Psyche's lead voice, which is really cool. So she was just doing. And another really cool thing that I didn't notice at the first time was that Akane changed the groove really cool. On the first part was just doing like a kick drum and snare, and in the second part was just a really cool tom groove variation, so it worked amazingly. Just to keep the variation with the that Kanami did. So yeah. That is the first pattern, then the second one. Let's go the chorus again. Whoa. Whoa, actually that riff at the beginning of the bridge was even heavier than the one at the beginning. And you can really notice when Misa entered with a really cool slide. You can notice how much body and how much roundness gives the bass to the sound of the band. And yeah, it was a really cool transition. Let's hear the main solo. Yeah, I wanted to hear that part again. Whoa. I wish I was at that concert. Okay, I'm racing. Wow. This feels like some synthesizers. Whoa. Whoa, that song was amazing. The part at the end of Kanami's solo was really cool because you can hear that was just Psyche, Misa, and Akane just playing, and you can feel the really cool bass tone. And they were just giving you back everything to what the normal chorus was. Kanami entered the second time they played the chorus, or they repeated the chord progression. I was not expecting that at the end she was not playing the speed picking pattern, she was just playing a simplified version of it. I don't know, she did that to give more protagonism to Psyche's voice, maybe, to sound more epic on the voice, and just end the song with a lot of high dynamic charge. Maybe that was the reason. I would have been playing again the speed picking pattern, but well, is their composition. I'm not really complaining about it. That is just a thing that I will do. But yeah, really cool song. Thank you, Michael, for this recommendation. It was really cool. I forgot to say also that I loved the daydreaming version of that live stream. It felt so personal, like really meaningful. I don't know yet the meaning of the lyrics, but yeah, it felt like she was singing next to you or in front of you. It was really cool. It was moving, yeah. puzzle was really cool. It's a really cool addition to everything that I've heard from BAND-MAID. So I think that will be all for today. I hope you have a really nice rest of your day, and I see you in the next video. Have a good one.